Hey there, hi, hello, and welcome. This is Way Too Late TV, bite-sized BattleTech EX second strike here on the YouTubes that you're watching right now. I am Sam, your host, and today is episode 58. I did a little maintenance between episode 57 and now, and we've got pretty much everything all set to start up here. We've got a new Marauder that we are just about ready to put into action. We are going to be going to a new system just to start things off. And I don't know if you can tell, but if you've watched any of the other shows where I show my face, I have shaved. That's right, there is no more beard. Anyway, let's head on over to the big board and get things started. Coming on in from the right-hand side, and here we go with the timeline. We've got Spigot fatigued for 1 day, the financial report coming in 5, Marauder gonna be done in 7 days with the work in progress, Archangel out in the hospital for 8 days, and the Argo upgrade, Medbay 3, will be done in 20 days. All right, now we're in Taurus, the capital of the Taurian Concordant. And we're going to fix that. So we're going to go to the star map, and we're going to go from Taurus right here, all the way up there, through New Ganymede, through Brockway, Ogdenville, Werfer, Lothair, Hansetta, Perdition, and we're going to end up in Norman's World. Now, there's a little funny bit of text here. Norman's World was settled during the Star League era and was the site of a large rebellion. Norman told them to stop it, though, and they did. Well, all right. 210,000 damn sea bills, 39 damn days to get there. Let's go. Samire set a course. Bio command. Thank you. Disturbing behavior. After receiving a message about a situation on the mess deck, you find yourself in the middle of a crisis. Weevil stands on the wrong side of the galley counter, holding a terrified cook by the arm and snarling. Catastrophe approaches, hands raised. You've got to let her go, Weevil. She didn't mean anything. As you step over a fallen lunch tray, the cook gasps, Commander! Weevil looks at you, still squeezing the cook's arm. You didn't hear her, Commander. You didn't see her face. Take Weevil down. Restrain Weevil immediately. Exercise zero tolerance, or Weevil military, invoke Weevil's training. We gotta invoke Weevil's training. With her best parade ground voice, you call Tan Hut! Weevil automatically snaps to attention, incidentally releasing the cook. You glance at the cook, who nods her appreciation and backs away. Then you regard Weevil sternly. Explain to me what you were doing, Mech Warrior, right now! Pinned by years of military discipline, Weevil's back stiffens even more. Commander, I felt disrespected by that cook, and I behaved disgracefully. You stare at her for a long moment, and then take the mood down a notch. Come out from there, Weevil. You have an apology to make and a mess to clean. As punishment for your behavior, I'm giving you a week of KP duty in addition to your regular tasks. Yes, Commander! Weevil will be unavailable for 7 days. Dobrev down! Oh, here we go. Okay. Farah calls you to the Argos Command Center, where you find the view screen overflowing with grainy hollow images and dossiers. Multiple sources confirm that an unknown spacecraft crashed into a saltwater lake on Mantharaka about a month ago. Her surviving crew was medevaced into an orbiting station, where they were all found to have suffered misjump-induced injuries. That's the Dobrev! Farah pumps her fist, her smile radiant with triumph. It has to be! Darius nods. Yes, and that was the good news. The bad news is we're not the only company on the derelict trail. The Black Widow has been carving a bloody trail across the frontier, burning out black market sites on over a dozen worlds. And I have reliable information that she's moving toward Mantharaka. Assert that if it comes to a fight, you can beat the Black Widow, or reinforce Farah's message urging speed to avoid a fight. I can take the Black Widow, but I want to avoid a fight at this point. Okay. You nod at Farah. Dr. Murad is right. Like Darius said, the Black Widow is going planet to planet, destroying every black market operation the Bauman Group has touched. If we move quickly enough, we can get in and out before she even shows up. Darius nods slowly. Sure, that could work. But once we've committed to landing on Mentharaka, we'll be stuck there until the job is done. We'd better be prepared to fight her, just in case. New flashpoint added in Mentharaka. Let's go. So we are not going to Norman's world. We are, however, going to Mentharaka. Where is Mentharaka? There it is. 39 days, 300,000 DMC bills.
Now, Commander.
Can do.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
All right, we have 5 months worth of budgetometer to go. Distress call. Samire catches your attention on the bridge. Commander, I picked up a distress call from a nearby civilian transport. It's not exactly our job to assist in matters like this, but we may be the nearest ship available. She studies the display. On the other hand, it looks like the ship's engines are in a critical state. They could explode before we get there. Stay out of it, investigate carefully, mount an immediate rescue expedition. I'm going to mount an immediate rescue expedition. When the Argo arrives at the source of the distress beacon, it's clear you made the right decision. A handful of void-suited passengers spin aimlessly away from a gaping hole in the hull, hoping against hope for rescue. Your tech staff manages to scoop up the survivors just before the transport explodes. You gain 1 rep with the Irana restoration, and morale increased by 1. Sweet. Happy accidents. Darius opens the morning briefing with a scowl on his face. We picked up new supplies a few weeks ago, and we're just now opening some of the crates of machine tools. And, well, I can't believe this has happened again, but... Yang practically explodes from his chair. We have more frozen triple F burger meat. You know how hard this stuff is to come by in the periphery? Dr. Murad sighs audibly. Please tell me that the refrigeration was still operational. I don't want a repeat of last time. Don't worry, Doc. My team will take care of the goods. Yang flashes you a winning smile. What do you say, Commander? Burgers on the menu? Destroy the meat. Give the crates of meat to Yang. Task Darius with selling them on the market. Or Argo Hydroponics, recreate an authentic triple F burger. I have the hydroponics. Why not use them? An idea pops into your head. Chief, you're kind of an expert on triple F burgers. Do you think that the hydroponics garden has what you need to recreate the real thing? Yang's face takes on the stony expression that you've come to associate with complicated refit orders. What I have heard, this stuff is basically whale meat, so I'll have to improvise, but yes, challenge accepted. By the end of the week, Yang and his mech techs have raided the garden and retrofitted a blast furnace into a makeshift grill. Someone even decorated the mess hall in Triple F's trademark colors. While only those who've traveled in Davian space can attest to the accuracy of the burgers, everyone agrees that they're delicious. Morale increased by 2. Sweet. Alright. This is a 5 scholar, huh? May as well. Standoff, high orbit, Mentharaka. It's official, Commander. We found the Dobrev. Samire's taken a dozen holopics of it already. Meyer, care to throw an image of our derelict on the view screen? Sure thing, XO. Brace yourself, Commander. It isn't pretty. An image of an unfamiliar vessel fills your view screen. It appears to have come to rest in a body of deep water. The bulk of a wrecked ship is completely submerged. The Dobrev's superstructure is warped and bent, presumably by the cumulative effects of multiple misjumps. Well, at least this time they won't be able to run off with it. That ain't nothing. But as much as I hate to say it, I got news of my own. You may want to sit down for this. Out with it, Yang. What's going on? You remember that crate of parts the bounty hunter gave us? The one that I loudly proclaimed to be an obvious trap? What about it? It was a trap. One of my mech techs found a tracking device embedded right in the metal. Damn thing's been pinging our location in the nearest HPG relay every time we've jumped. The bounty hunter is following us, is what I'm saying. Has been since we parted ways on Independence. And I have a sinking suspicion that I know why. He's after the Dobrev, and I just let him straight to it. Oh, God. That's pretty much the size of it. So now we've got two great big ticking clocks hanging over our heads. The Black Widow's one of them, the Bounty Hunter's the other. Either one of those two could casually murder our entire company, Commander. If we don't pick up the pace, we're going to have to fight both of them at once. Guess we better move fast then. Is Motherborn ready and online?
My remaining combat drones are ready to deploy, Commander Dimitrescu. They will provide fire support for your legs in the field.
I'll go make sure that our mech warriors are ready to drop. Let's get to it, people. We've got a job to do, and we'd better do it fast. All right. Battle in the Badlands, 5 skulls, 5 whole-ass skulls. 0 C-bill reward, salvage 9 priority, 36 total, moderate gale. We found the Dobrev, and this time it's in no condition to run. Time is of the essence here, so we're going to deploy alongside Motherborn's drones. Hit the Bauman group fast, hit them hard, and wipe the AO clean. After we've taken the Dobrev, we'll discuss our next steps. Move fast, Shelley. The Black Widow and the Bounty Hunter are on their way. Fair enough. I've actually been playing a lot of BattleTech Extended Tactics, which is a different branch of the same mod on the laptop. It's kind of like this, but you can have like up to 8 mechs per lance, but there is a weight limit, and you have to be strategic with it. You can send some lights along with heavies. You don't want to send like all assault mechs because you will be paying a severe penalty in C-bills. But yeah, I've learned some tactics using that game. Hopefully that'll show off. Okay. Spigots on the Bull Shark, Aftershock on the Oni, Hotspur on the Archer, and Archangel on the Marauder. This is going to have to do. Let's go. I will see you on the battlefield.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
This entire AO is crawling with Bauman Group mercenaries, Commander. It looks like they're preparing to make a last stand. Last stand? Unlikely. They're hired guns, not zealots. They're probably just trying to hold the wreck long enough for Bauman's salvage teams to finish looting it. That's still longer than we can afford. If we don't clean out that derelict, the Black Widow and the Bounty Hunter are gonna come down right on top of us. We don't want to be here when they arrive.
My drones are online and ready to assist you, Commander. They will divide the enemy and provide you with fire support.
And Yang and I are standing by to board the wreck of the Dobrev as soon as the AO is cleared.
Let's move.
Alright, we have contact.
Coordinates received.
Acknowledged.
Oh, this one. I know this one. $85 tonner first.
Sensor lock on target.
It's a Battlemaster. It's a nice little Banshee for us. Great, great.
I'm here. Affirmative.
All right. We're going vigilance on the Archer just to get more missiles out.
10-4.
That wasn't a lot of missiles, was it?
I'm locking here. Locking target.
One hit. Okay. Oni gonna get rocked here.
Yep. Confirmed.
Okay.
Damage minimal.
Okay. Yeah, it starts off minimal. Heads up, Commander. We've got an incoming Bauman Group dropship. I'm marking its projected LZ on your screen.
Waiting for orders. Copy that, Commander.
Banshee gets
Roger
direct
that.
fire
Targeting target.
and does nothing. Okay. Oni gets direct fire on the Banshee. This will be good. 76 on the AC-10. All right.
All weapons committed.
Okay, that was a head hit, maybe?
I live to serve.
Marauder gets closer. All right, that's 77% on everything.
Cry havoc.
Okay. Left arm is in pain. That does nothing. Yeah, Marauder probably should have
System
vigilanced. Yeah.
What do you need? Yeah?
Banshee.
Targeting for an alpha.
Okay. That thing's really hurting now. I'm liking it. All right. Right arm down. Okay. Is it? No, yeah, it's just the right arm. Okay. Okay, Battlemaster comes in. On the Marauder.
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
You're fine. I hope. The Bauman Group just sit down an assault ledge, Commander. Careful, they look like they're in decent repair. Great. Incoming transmission. I tire of throwing battle mechs in your way, Dimitrescu. Every element of your ridiculous crusade is tiresome. I will see you extinguish, I swear it.
All weapons committed.
Alright, its head is on fire, essentially.
Standing by.
Let's do this.
Scored a critical hit.
Alright. Panic.
Waiting for orders. Rolling.
This is a vigilance. This is also a fire everything at once.
Giving them everything I've got. Critical hit.
Okay, that's a panic eject. That's really appreciated. Thank you. Oh, that's all we've got time for right now, unfortunately, but we will be back next time. So keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, check us out on waytoolatetv.com and youtube.com/waytoolatetv. I'm Sam, your host here on Way Too Late TV, Bite-Sized BattleTech EX, Second Strike. In the meantime, good night, my night owls. Sleep well. Boop. When you get there.